Hey friends, it's Cecilia Jane, and today we're going to be going over my May favorites. So I'm not sure if everyone's familiar with this video concept or if people still do it, but back when I was in middle school and obsessed with beauty videos, this was like a very common video to do like your favorites from the month prior. Maybe people still do it today, I'm not entirely sure. I really only watch like art YouTubes, like vlogs and things like that. So yeah, I thought this would be a fun video concept. I have like this market I'm getting ready for on Sunday, so I thought this would be kind of like a fun video but also quick for me to film and edit. And I also think it'll like reveal a little bit of my personality, which is cool. If you guys don't know me that well, maybe you'll learn something about me from this video. But yeah, basically we're going to be going over my favorites from the month of May, and the three different categories are, the first one is different inspirations, the second one is different supplies, and the third one is my favorite creators. A lot of this stuff has probably been my favorites for a while. Maybe I just got back into it, or maybe I just discovered it, or maybe I've just been loving it for a long time, but regardless, we're going to go over it today. I'll put the timestamps right here if you just want to skip to supplies or my favorite creators, but feel free to stay the whole video. I want you to, but just in case you're curious about like just supplies or something like that. Okay, so the first category is inspirations, and these are just TV shows, movies, and music that I've been into lately. I thought these like various inspirations would be fun to include because you can find inspiration anywhere, like any kind of media you're absorbing, I'm sure you're getting inspiration from it. So these are just some of the ones that I've like really been inspired by lately and just really liked. So for the first TV show, I put Steven Universe. I've been obsessed with this probably the past like maybe less than a year or so, so it has been a while. I like got into it into adulthood, even though I've been obsessed with like Adventure Time forever, but I never really got into Steven Universe until recently. Everything about it is just awesome. The storyline, the music, the character designs, it's all just, it's so good. I don't know why, but in high school and things like that, I was kind of really like turned off by the idea of Steven Universe, but one of my friends encouraged me to watch it, and I've basically been obsessed with all things Steven Universe, so definitely go give that a try if you've never watched it. And it's on Hulu, so. Okay, the second show is called Solar Opposites, which is by the creators of Rick and Morty. You may be sitting here and thinking, wow, she jumps from Steven Universe to Solar Opposites. So Solar Opposites is super like mature and like somewhat like gory at times and somewhat like really messed up, but it's a cartoon. I just like the humor, it's not for everyone, but there's a specific episode that really like captured my attention recently. So it's season 2, episode 4. I'll put that there for you guys to remember. I would put screenshots from the show of what I'm going to be talking about, but I don't know if that's like technically legal, and I tried to look it up and I couldn't find any answers. So if you guys know, let me know, and maybe in my future videos I can include screenshots. I'm not sure. But yeah, basically this episode kind of focuses around the aliens urbanizing the forest. So they have this tool called the urbanizer, and they urbanize the woods, and there's a bunch of like really cool character designs that come from this show. It's like tree people, mushroom people, rock people, just like foresty people, and I was just, the whole time I was watching, I was like, these character designs are awesome. I started sketching some of the designs that I liked. So that's just a few of them. I plan to fill this whole page with the character designs from that episode. But yeah, if it's not your humor, I would at least check out the episode just because the character designs were so cool, and you guys know I'm into nature and surrealism, and it really ties into that. Solar Opposites is also on Hulu. The last show is called Jupiter's Legacy. It's on Netflix, and I'm just obsessed with all things like superheroes and things like that, and this show is no exception. The story is just really unique and different compared to most superhero like movies and TV shows I've seen. I really liked it. I was super captivated, and I kind of binge watched all of it within like a few days, so I would definitely check out that show. It's awesome. It's on Netflix. Okay, so now let's get into movies. I honestly don't watch too many movies, and I don't really watch too many TV shows honestly either, but I've just been like racking my brain like, what have I seen lately? And so really the only 2 movies I've seen lately are going to be what I include, but I really like them. Honestly, I may not be the harshest critic when it comes to movies. I kind of like it all, but these were 2 that I actually really enjoyed, so that's why I'm recommending them. So the first one is the new Mortal Kombat movie. I believe it's available on HBO Max. I think that's how I saw it. But yeah, everything Mortal Kombat is just awesome. Like even like I love the games, like the character design, the stories, it's all just really unique and interesting. And the movie was just really fun. Again, I like people with powers and things like that, so it kind of fits that area as well. If you're wondering who my favorite character is, it's Scarlet. She's like a bloodbender. I love her. I don't know. She's not in the movie though. So last movie I'm going to be putting is The Mitchells versus the Machines. Again, I believe this is available on HBO Max, but this movie is just, oh, I'm obsessed. I'm so obsessed. A lady from Sony actually came to our school like way before this movie was released, and she like talked about the kind of jobs they had at Sony. It was like kind of like a job presentation, and she was showing like some concept art and like kind of the art behind it and everything. So I was like already wanting to see it, and then I saw it and it like far surpassed my expectations. Attention to detail is really there. The character design is just beautiful. It's all good. Even the main character has all these like fun little details like writing on her hands and like all these like characteristics that are really unique, and they really put a lot of like thought and love into this movie. And it's freaking hilarious. Like I should be their sales rep. It's so funny. Like I was laughing the entire time. Okay, as far as music, I am literally all over the place with music. Like I like certain creators, like, you know, I like a lot of their stuff, but I'm really truly like all over the place. Like I'll listen to this song and this song and this song and like not even know who it's by. I just like the song. That's kind of how Spotify's like made my brain be, is like whatever it recommends to me, I'm like, I like it. So it's like, there's not a lot of artists that I just continually listen to. Well, there is, but like it's hard to explain. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just like complicated in my head. But like usually I just listen to a lot of different random songs from random creators, but there are a few like set creators that I love, which obviously I'm not gonna be mentioning all of them because there's quite a few, but I'm gonna be listening to the ones that I've listened to recently. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. So the first one is Stevie Wonder, and I can't remember all the songs that I've been listening to off the top of my head, but For Once in My Life is the main song that I've been listening to a butt ton. I love it so much. It's awesome. Definitely go check it out. The second musical artist I've been listening to a lot is Al Green. I've been listening to his songs like literally forever, but this past month I've really just kind of gotten into his music again. So again, there's so many songs I like by him, but the ones that I'm seeing on my Spotify that I can easily remember that I really like is I Tried to Tell Myself, Tired of Being Alone, and then he does a cover of Oh Pretty Woman, which I don't know, I don't think he did the original of that song, but he makes a really good cover of it. So my ultimate obsession for music this month has been Mars Bars. I'll pop their channel right here. They use an omnichord, which is like a type of instrument that's like an electric harp. It's so freaking cool, and Rebecca Sugar, who does the music in Adventure Time and is the creator of Steven Universe, uses an omnichord. So Mars Bars does a lot of things with the omnichord and does a lot of things with Steven Universe and Adventure Time, so needless to say, I am obsessed. They do a lot of like the sadder songs, which ironically are like the ones I'm obsessed with. They do Drift Away from Steven Universe, which I'll try to put like some of these links in the description and stuff for you guys, but this cover, oh my gosh, it's so freaking good. It's sad, but it's so good. It's so good. And they also do a cover called Remember You by Adventure Time, and it is insane. It is so good. I highly recommend you listen to these songs. Okay, and for the last like music type element, I'm including a random song that I've been obsessed with. It's called Cherry Jerry Citrus by Hey Cowboy. The song just has a really nice sound to it, and it's just really beautiful. So yeah, go check it out. Okay, now we're getting into supplies, which may or may not be my favorite category just because I'm obsessed with art supplies. Some of this stuff I've been using for a very long time. I just honestly, this past month, I haven't tried out a lot of like physical like drawing supplies. I've more tried out like supplies to make like products and stuff for my shop, which I'll be including a little bit of that, but I'm sure you guys are probably more interested in like the actual like creation supplies, like drawing, painting, etc. Honestly, like not trying to brag at all or anything like that, but I do have like quite a decent amount of art supplies, so I'm not really like buying a bunch anymore just because I've accumulated quite a nice collection, and you know, my apartment's only so big, so I honestly haven't tried too much art supplies, but I'm gonna include some of the ones I've been really like sketching with a lot lately, and then some other like fun tools and things like that. Okay, so the first one is this General Pencil Co. Kimberly 4B. I'll probably just pop an image right here to show you guys. I've been obsessed with these pencils forever, but I go back and forth from mechanical pencils to like normal pencils. Lately I've just been really like sketching with like a real pencil, and then I'll use like the pencil extender when it gets kind of small. 4B is like my favorite graphite. It's just like just soft enough, but not too soft that it smears everywhere. So yeah, this is a really good pencil to draw with. I've also been obsessed with Micron 08, size 08. I've used microns like literally forever, but I've gotten really into like inking things lately. and using an 08 it's a little bit bigger. Sometimes I like using like 005, so it really just changes month for month, but I've been doing like a lot of like line art and I like a thicker line as of lately, so yeah. Okay, this next one's kind of silly, but it's a Pentel Sparkle Pop pen. I had one of these a while ago and then I used it so much that it dried up, but as of recently I've gotten another one and I am just obsessed. You have never met a sparkle pen like this one. I'll try to put like a little clip of me doodling with it, but the sparkle is insane. I got this at Michael's. I highly recommend it. It's freaking awesome. And again, I'll be trying to put all the links down below. They are Amazon affiliate links, most of them, so that means I get a little bit of a commission from it, but it doesn't cost you any more. It's just helping me out. So, okay, this last kind of like drawing supplies is the Ecoline brush pen. This color specifically is pastel red. I'll again try to put like a little video of me like brushing it or something. But it's just like the perfect like little like rosy pink, like if you just like want a little like cheek color and like lip color for a character you're drawing. I don't know, I just think it's really fun, and the brush is just like so satisfying to draw with, so I've been obsessed with using these just for like a little pop in my sketchbook or just like a little dash of color. They're super nice. Now I'm gonna get into more like physical tools I use for like creating products. So the first one is matte lamination. I'll put a picture of it right here, but it's basically like normal lamination, but it's matte. I have been inspired by other creators to use matte lamination for things like bookmarks and journal covers, and it just looks so professional and it just looks like high quality. It's just like got a nice like kind of like a little bit of a sheen to it, but it is pretty matte. It makes it like more durable, like kind of waterproof, I believe. Yeah, I just highly recommend matte lamination paper. It's awesome. It makes your stuff look so great. It does make the image look just like a teensy bit like blurrier or like foggier or something like that, but it's really not that noticeable. If you're printing at like a pretty high quality already, it shouldn't be like that bad, but it's just something to like talk about, I figured. The second one is double-sided tape, or I think it's technically called like tissue tape or something like that. It seems kind of funny to include, but I'd been hunting for a good double-sided tape because of the way I make notebooks. I'll probably be posting a video of that later. I have two good creators I recommend that talk about making notebooks a lot, so definitely check them out. That's where I got a lot of these like product ideas from. But yeah, I kind of just took a gamble and bought one off of Amazon that like maybe had decent reviews, and I just did some research of like different pricing, blah blah. So I was taking a little bit of a gamble, but I bought it and I used it and it's so freaking strong. It's amazing. If you need a double-sided tape, this is it. It's awesome. So basically you just like peel it, you cut it, you stick it, and then you peel off this white part, and then it's like double-sided adhesive. It's awesome. It's very, very strong. I think in the Amazon product description it says like removable. It's definitely not removable, but I didn't want it to be, so it's good in that sense. The last tool I'm gonna include is the cinch machine. I believe that's how you say it. I'll put a picture of it here. Making notebooks in one machine, basically. Again, I was inspired by this creator in particular to get it, so shout out to Jess who's here. She is awesome. But yeah, I've really started getting into the idea of making like journals and notebooks, and this machine is perfect, like all in one. It is like $100 or something like that, so it's not super cheap, but if you're thinking about making like notebooks or journals, this is definitely an awesome machine. And the last little supplies I'm gonna include is actually digital supplies. I know a lot of us work digitally and use Procreate, so I wanted to include one tool I've been obsessed with lately. It is the peppermint tool, which I'll put a little picture of it right here. I believe it's one, I'm almost certain, one that comes with Procreate for free. It really emulates like a color pencil or like a nice pencil. I don't know. I really like the textures it gives off. I used to use like the HB pencil, I think it is, like all the time. I still really like that one, but I've been experimenting with the peppermint brush lately and it's really awesome, so try that one out if you have Procreate. Okay, so that was all the supplies I have for you guys. So now we're gonna move on to the last category, which is creators. First off, I wanna say that like all the artsy friends I have in my life, they're all so talented, and I can make this video like 5 hours long, just like telling you guys all about the amazing creators and artists I know in my life, or even ones that I don't know that I just admire. But just for the sake of this video, I'm only gonna mention a few. But like seriously, if I do this video again, I have so many ideas for creators I can include. Just go through who I follow on Instagram and just like follow all those, because yeah, Okay, so the first person I'm going to mention is Kirsten K. Ard. I'll put her thing right here. Some of you guys may know who watch my videos. She is my best friend and she's my roommate. I love her. Her art's amazing and she needs more attention. So definitely go check her out. Give her a follow. Go on her Etsy. She's been like experimenting with all these different types of products. So yeah, definitely go give her a follow and a love and a purchase. I don't know. The second person is Pina's Illustrator. I'll pop her channel right here. As I mentioned earlier, she does a lot of things with like making notebooks, but then she also does like so many different types of vlogs of all these like products she makes and awesome products for her shops. So if you like that kind of content, definitely go check her out. Her products are so freaking cute and so quality and she's just awesome. I also wanted to include it. Jess was here again. I've been watching a lot of her videos and she gives you sneaks and peeks of how to make like different products and she's just super informative and awesome and she's just a sweet person. So definitely go give her a subscribe, a like, a comment. I also want to mention my friend Kayleen Design. I'll put her Instagram right here. She is awesome. She is such a sweetheart and she launched her Etsy like not that long ago. So definitely go check out her Etsy. Give her a purchase. What a weird phrase, give her a purchase. You guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. But yeah, her art's really awesome. She's a great designer and her drawings are fantabulous, so go check her out. The last person is my friend Giovanna Martin. She just launched her Patreon. It's awesome. All of her artwork's really great. I probably already put her Instagram right here, but if not, it's right here. And again, she just launched her Patreon, so definitely go check out her Patreon and become a Patreon. And also she has an Etsy, so go check out her Etsy. So yeah, so those were all the creators I had for you guys. Again, I could go on and on and on and on and on. I have so many talented people in my life that I interact with that are awesome, so hopefully I do this video again, or I could just do another video where it's like all the creators I like, but then I'd feel bad because like what if I left some out, but like I don't know, there's just so many to list. I would end up forgetting someone, but maybe I could do this video again and then I can include more. But yeah, go check out my Instagram. I'm always trying to shout out like artists and people I like. So, but yeah, that was all I had for you guys today. I hope you liked this video. Let me know if you did. Let me know down in the comments like what your thoughts were about it, if you want me to do it again, and maybe like what other categories I could include, or like what you'd be interested in knowing what my favorites are of that month. But yeah, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Hit that subscribe bell. I am trying to post every week. I have a little more time now that it's summer, so that is my goal. Definitely hit that bell notification button if you want to see every time I post. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. I like to take this time of the video to thank the awesome folks who support me monthly over on Patreon. By doing so, they get different rewards like sneak peeks of sketchbook scan-ins, their name at the end of my videos, newsletters, prints, stickers, and other fun goodies. If this interests you, check out the link in the description.